Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 29 of Europa Universalis for as Malwa. I have had a few people asking me what my plans are for this campaign, and the first thing that I'd like to do is form India, essentially, which basically means taking all of the land that's south of us, and pretty much most of Sindh and Delhi. And once I can, assuming that I can, manage to control the whole of India, I think I'd like to try and head east and maybe get into Korea and then go and take it to Ming. Simply because Ming was basically... That's not Korea. That's flipping... Not Korea. Anyway, Korea's over here. What's this bit? I can't remember. Anyway, I want to get over here and go and kick the snot out of China. Out of Ming, basically. Because he beat me in my last game. He had the highest score. So that's what I'm kind of going to plan to do there. I've got a few juicy opportunities at the moment that I could take. The thing that's holding me back is a lack of manpower and a lack of admin points, because obviously the more land I take, the more coring that I need to do. Did I break my alliance? No, I do still have my alliance with Orissa, though I did get the alliance with VIII as well. Now, I could easily find a way to go to war with Orissa here. I could go ahead and attack someone to bring Orissa in. So I could go and attack Koch if I wanted to. That would bring in Orissa. It would also bring in Sikkim, but Sikkim is like a little one nation province up here. So that's not a problem at all. So the question becomes really, do I want to start taking chunks out of Orissa? We do have two allies. We have VIII and we have Transoxiania. Not that they're particularly useful right now, but Orissa hasn't been that useful in war for us anyway. They do tend to keep getting beaten up. We are losing some money, so it might be nice if we could take some land from them, particularly if we can take something coastal. I was thinking about trying to sort of just dig through the middle and grab their capital, because it's a really good province, to be honest. We do have, well, we kind of have a free diplomat. We've got that guy spying on Delhi that's got loads of progress there. So let's just go ahead. Let's go ahead and just grab a couple of cores, a couple of claims over here. We've got a claim on Delhi itself. This is probably going to upset them. But now we can go ahead and bring that diplomat back. And then what I'll do is I'll go over here and I'll start fabricating. I don't want to break the alliance, but I do want to try and fabricate some... Do we not have any claims on any of this stuff? I guess we probably don't, do we? No, we don't have any claims. But I will start fabricating on them, and then I'll look for an opportunity to dive in there. I would like to get rid of some of the overextension. We're currently losing a lot of money because I'm running some level 3 advisors. We do still certainly need to get rid of this overextension, so let's go ahead and do that. Even though as far as tech goes, we are... well, we're not actually behind. We're kind of on par. But we really do need to try and get our institutions up and running. I was trying to build this up here. It is going to take some spending of points to get this up, but we will get it there. I would like to... Did we finish our idea group? We didn't. We're nowhere near. And I would like to stay relevant in military tech as well. So yeah, maybe things will happen. We will see. Diplomats are idle. That is fine. Now, we do still have one province that is the wrong religion. This is Sikh. Total missionary strength in this province is minus 3.7. And I'm wondering if we were to go and... Let me just pause while I do this, otherwise I'll mess it up. If we were to go and enact the edict for enforced religious unity. Yeah, then it gives religious strength... Local missionary strength +1, which wouldn't be enough. Okay, that's fine. I was just having a look to see if we could get rid of that Centre of Reformation, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen too easily. I'm guessing I can't boost that province up anymore. Not in Diplo anyway. I mean, I can spend admin points and I can spend military points, and that will give me a few more Diplo that I can spend. Are we there yet? 75. I really just want to get it there. Do you know, I'm just going to spend points to try and get that up. It is... I don't want to say it's a waste, because obviously we get the development anyway, and development is good. But at the same time, it also means that we are spending monarch points, but it will reduce the amount of monarch points that we need to spend on tech. And being ahead in tech is always worthwhile. So I will go ahead as soon as it's possible. We probably need admin before we can do this again. And we'll bump that up. And then hopefully we'll start getting colonialism. We might need to drop one of our rank 3 advisors so we actually start making some money. Got a conversion that we could do there, but it'll take... Oh, there we go. That's just suddenly changed, so we'll send you off to do that then. I guess it's something just happened there to change that. Let's go back over here. And we still can't afford this. We need 103 admin power. Ouch, that's going to be expensive, but probably worthwhile doing. So Koch is still over here. We do want to try and get these claims. We haven't been caught yet, but it is going quite slowly because they've got some good spy detection going on. Of course, I don't need to get claims, and the way that I intend to try and declare on them means that they won't be a... oh, we've become a great power. This means that they won't actually be a co-belligerent, so that'll make life a little bit trickier for us. 0-8th in great power. Excellent. Technology affected by... Now, is that giving us a boost or not? Never remember how this works. Your rating is your development divided by current technology costs. So that's our development. Our development is divided by that. If we embrace it, we'll have a smaller number, which means the division will be less, so the number should be higher. Excellent. So that might actually work out for us. We've still got a fair bit of a way to go. How are we looking for our advisors right now? Yeah, the tax modifier... I mean, the reason I'm running all of these level 3 guys right now is I'm desperately trying to gain some points here. I could probably even sack the Diplo guy completely. It would be nice if we could get somebody who's a little bit cheaper. I love the discipline guy here, though. And I'd really like to keep him around potentially for as long as possible. We are losing money, but if we go and win a war, we could take some war reps or something like that. We're also doing a bit of coring as well. We've got some rebel factions that could pop, so there are some issues going on there. We're actually improving relations with Orissa while spying on them at the same time, so I'm not too sure how that is going to work. We're losing innovativeness. We can actually go over here now and get that last tick of admin. Now colonialism is present. We will have to wait for it to spread to some of the neighbouring provinces before we can fully embrace it. It's only in one province. It's going to cost us a ton of money to try and do. So, but it will start to spread now, which is a good thing. We could go over here and... because this is actually in a different province to our capital. But we could go over here and turn on the institution spread. So that'll help it spread to the neighbouring provinces more quickly. These guys will start to grab it now. It is going up at a certain percentage. There's some coring done. Excellent. Are these rebel factions going up? One in Kamenet, which is down here. We could go and stick an army down there to deal with that. Now then, Delhi aren't currently busy with anything. They do have some rebels up there. I just don't want them declaring on me if I go in and start trying to grab something from Koch. Bengal still has a province there. Although getting into Koch is going to be quite difficult at this rate. We are losing our great power status. Now, why is that? Well, once this technology cost goes down, we'll be able to sort of jump back up there. We'll get some more, so especially if we end up grabbing the capital from these. In fact, I can actually get a claim straight on their capital because we share a sea zone. So I don't even have to get Kurda first. We could just go and take their capital if we wanted to. I'd like to have Kurda if possible because then I can split them in half. And it means we can defend Kutak nice and easy. But that'll be worth taking because it is a natural harbour. Do I have any natural harbours of my own? Because I know that there's something new that they've added in this expansion. And it was something that I hadn't noticed before. Is this thing here, natural harbours? Right, I'd noticed this button appear, but I'd never moused over it. I thought it was just telling you that it was a natural harbour. So click or right-click to downgrade. This province is a natural harbour and a trading hub. Local traders have come here for centuries. The infrastructure for trade emerging despite the lack of state investment. Natural harbour gains the following benefits. Local trade power plus 5%. You can only upgrade a centre of trade in a state or trade company. You cannot downgrade a centre of trade because it is already the lowest. So what does upgrading them actually give me? I'm trying to find one that is in a state. Like this one. So click to upgrade to Ontopot for 200 ducats. But it doesn't tell me what it does. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Oh, there we go. So local development cost minus 5%. Local trade power plus 10. And institution spread plus 10. Sure, let's go ahead and do it. If it gets us more money coming in, even though we are losing money, if it gets us more money coming in, it's probably worth doing. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm not going to do it on any more because we are running short of cash. I'm very, very tempted. What is my Diplo advisor trade efficiency? Is he paying for himself, though? Can we get a level 3 advisor for half price from one of the estates? Not from you. We can patronise you to get some loyalty and influence. You don't give us anybody. You would give us a general. You would give us... We could get a minister. Yearly inflation reduction. That's master of the mint. Gain a skill 3, but he's not half price or anything like that, so that's not all that useful for us. Let's try and get this claim on Kutak, if at all possible. I really do want to reduce the amount of money that I'm spending. Is there any way we could reduce that? As advisors maintenance is the biggest cost here. We are rooting out corruption as well. Fort maintenance, fleet maintenance. It is mainly army and Kurin Bengal. That is fine, not my problem. Right, where can we save some money for now? We do have a bit of inflation. We could buy it down. Save us a little bit. We could also reduce the amount that we're rooting out corruption by. We could put our missionaries maintenance down a little bit, but let's get that missionary done with his current task. And I think I might look at changing one of these advisors. Morale of armies. Let's get a +1 military guy for now. And now we're suddenly making money again. We do need to make some money. I do want to keep the admin guy going on though. I don't want to fall behind in tech. We're further ahead in military than admin, so we'll keep the admin guy going. We want to try and build up some... There we go, we're making 12 ducats a month now. That was from -3 up to +12. So that was definitely worth doing. I might have to go and deal with these guys. Right, Delhi, are you busy with something? No. Very, very worried they're going to try and start something if I get involved in a war with Orissa. But I really would like to get a claim first. What do we need to get a claim? We need 20. Let's hold off until we get 20. Just so I can get a claim on their capital. I mean, I'll still probably be trying to take one province without a claim. Yeah, losing our great power status. I'm aware of that. There's not a lot that I can do about it. Provincial unrest is still here, but it's going down. The Andran separatists, that's fine. It's not in that province. Lose innovativeness, gain some local unrest, or gain 1 innovativeness to lose some prestige and gain some local unrest. Yep, fine, I'll take that. We always deal with a bit of unrest. We are doing well on manpower though. I mean, we're still nowhere near the cap, but manpower is generally good. I think now we're actually making so much money. Let's try and get rid of some of this corruption. I do want to make money, but at the same time, I really want to get rid of this corruption because it's so annoying. So let's go ahead and do that. It's on +5 at the moment. Some of that is through overextension, and it will sort of tick down on its own to a certain degree. But let's go and get rid of it. 17.25 now. We've got one more core to complete, which is the one down here. Rebel faction is down to 10%, and that's going away. The missionary's half done with his job. So a lot of the stuff that's going on now seems to be working well for us. I could have another 20 stack in terms of army. I've got the manpower to support it, actually. And it is probably something that we should do. We've got the manpower. It'll probably eat through most of our money, though, which is the problem. How much would it cost us to get this? 315 ducats. So we're a little way off being able to afford doing that. I guess the corruption's not too much of a problem. Let's put that down a little bit. We could go ahead and take a loan, of course, but I don't really want to have to do that. Let's go ahead and see how the institution is spreading. So it is starting to spread in the neighbouring provinces, which is good for us. Okay, there's our coring done. So how do I want to do this? We are not at 20 yet. Let's go ahead and move you guys down here. Let's go ahead and stop all those who are drilling from drilling. Still a little bit nervous about what Delhi might try if I trigger this here. But we'll see what happens. So, Koch, you are still you're now allied to Sang, who are a little bit bigger. That can cause us some problems. Orissa is allied to Nepal. Nepal, who is allied to Bhutan and Kachar. I'm not necessarily sure that Sang will get to us. I'm going to leave it for a little while. It will be a risk for me to do. Now, how much is it going to cost to get that institution? I know we can't buy it now because we don't have anywhere. Oh no, we could actually, if we had the money. We could just go and buy that for like 16,000 ducats. We'll wait until we get we embrace it in some more provinces, because that will ultimately save us some money. But I do intend to jump in here on Orissa. Orissa do have some big stacks around, so I do have to be mindful of that. I don't want to just sort of jump in and do too much against them. Let's see what my relationship is like with Vijayanagar. It's still quite good. With Transoxiana are on the march there. They're busy doing something. Our relationship with them is still quite good. Could be better. You're off there beating up Oirat, which is fine. So I don't really want these... I don't really want this Koch province to disappear. Do I actually have a claim on this? Which is probably something that I should have checked previously. Do I have a claim on Koch? Because if I don't have a claim on them, I can't really do anything. Right, we do have... Let's go ahead and get that claim there. That is going to upset them. Let's go ahead and bring back you. And we're going to send you here to... Because if I try and declare war now... Yeah, we don't actually have a CB against Koch. So let's go ahead and build a spy network. And hopefully we can get a CB quick enough to be able to do something over there. I'm going to get these guys back to drilling. In fact, these guys are both fully drilled. So I'm actually going to move the leaders over to these armies. So we did discover that when you are not drilling, it does actually make your drill go down. But it goes down more slowly. It goes down more slowly than it goes up. So if you keep rotating your generals around and drilling different armies, you should be able to get them all quite high. Koch wants military access. I'm not going to give it to them, of course. Don't want to make life easy for them. Now, it's going to be a long time before I can afford to... what's the words I'm looking for here? It's going to be a long time before I can afford to embrace the institution unless I want to take out a lot of loans, which I don't really want to do. There again, if I did, we could stay ahead in technology. But I would also like to get those... oh, did that just give us cheaper advisor costs? That's nice. That's very nice. I'm actually tempted to take a few loans just to get the tech. Because if we're on the same level tech, lose the stability or lose 25 prestige, I'll take the prestige. My prestige is always terrible, which I shouldn't ever let it drop, because having high prestige helps reduce aggressive expansion impact, so you want to try and keep that high if possible. Still only got one potential rebel faction, which is in Ghazipur. I'm not even 100% sure where that is. there because you are converting. Let's go ahead and move you into that province. He's almost finished anyway, actually, so that will go away quite quickly. So my problem, I've got enough manpower to build another 20 stack. My problem is then I'll be paying more unit maintenance, but I think we can't run the risk. It's too late trying to build a stack once the enemy declares war on you. And I'd sooner have those guys there ready and waiting. So I am going to put another 20 stack together. It'll give us 100,000 troops. It'll make us a lot stronger. And not only that, it might actually reduce the odds of a coalition forming, because they do actually look at your army strength before they decide whether or not they want to form a coalition against you. So if you are in a position where you can bump your army strength up, then that basically makes things a lot better. So those armies are all going to go and merge together. It'd be nice if we could have a third leader, but we can't right now. We're already back up to 131 ducats, so that is fine. There's the conversion done. We can't do any more conversions right now. So that's the Sikh zealots will go away. So that's not a problem. We are still building the cannons. They do take a little bit longer than everything else. We can invest in an idea. Land leader maneuver is nice. We will be moving on to yearly inflation reduction, but I think we want to probably get the tech first, because we are going to start dropping behind. Gain a base manpower, a base tax, or a base production. This is in Gorkapur, which was that the one? No, that's Gazipur. They're all similarly named. Let's see if we can find it. Gorkapur, which is this one. You are a 332. Let's go ahead and just take the tax. Always worth getting that if we can. Does have the wrong culture, but that's fine. So yeah, I'm actually considering taking out some loans. I want to see how much money I'm making. See, now that I'm back up, now that I've got another 20 stack, I'm now only making 1.16 ducats. So our treasurer dies, our treasurer leaves our court, or we lose thing. Monarch points, not thing. We'd lose 90 monarch points, or we can lose 10 prestige and have the treasurer die. I think he's just going to have to die, which is unfortunate, but we can't afford all these level 3 advisors. Let's just take the level 1 guy for now, which again, now we're making 9 ducats a month again. Another quick look at what it would cost us to pay for the institutions. So 1,000, just under 1,700 ducats, so that is coming down. And we'll definitely be starting a war soon. I think I might actually take the loans at this point. That's a lot of loans, though. And we already have some inflation. I mean, I still think we can probably just wait for it to spread a bit more. We don't necessarily have to just buy it. So I think I will wait a little bit. That seems to be the safest thing to do. But decent sized army now, which is good. We still don't have enough spy network to get this claim over here, but we will do by the next video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4. Sorry there was no wars in this video, but next time, I'm sure there will be. And I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.